Hello, it's me, Michael Tic Tac, and well, today ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue my shiny only runs. That's right, I'm not stopping until I do every color in the rainbow, baby. So this time, we're going to use only white shiny Pokemon. Okay, so maybe white is not part of the rainbow, and now my above statement sounds kinda silly, but I'm in too deep now, so let's stick with it. So join me as I get all the way to rank A in the Battle Royale, defeat every trainer that tries to stop me, and put an end to all the rogue Mega Pokemon roaming the city. To make things a little spicy, here are the rules that I'll be using for the run, so pause the video if you want to. And, well, let's just get straight into it. We begin our adventure on a train, and it's not long until we arrive at Lumio City. It is here that Tawny starts flirting with me, and even tries to give me one of her Pokemon. But you know the drill, the starters are shiny locked, and even if they weren't, they're not even white when they shine. All is not lost, however, as we can start hunting for our starter in the first wild zone of the game. Okay, so we found our first shiny, but unfortunately, it is a Fletchling. So yeah, we'll catch you anyway, buddy. Okay, a shiny Fletchling is cool, but this bird ain't white, so I don't want it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some good news. Because as you can see, there is a white rabbit there. And we're gonna catch this little girl. Stay in the ball, please. Perfect. Alright, we got ourselves our starter, and we can finally continue this run. Let's go, Bunnelby. Right, for some reason, I can't call her Thumper. Wait, let's try this one. Okay, Thumper with an A it is then. Now that we have our white rabbit, we can head back to the hotel and learn about our first promotion match against Zach, the taxi driver. So all we have left to do is obtain our challenger's ticket and then make our way to the taxi rank where Zach is waiting. There, that's him. Zach's fought a lot in promotion matches, he has a lot of experience, but not in winning. Damn, Tawny, you gotta do him like that? Alright, let's go. Tic Tac vs Zach. Let's get our first promotion, baby. So this is a 3v1, so I'm not too sure what to expect. It will be a tough fight, and I don't even know if it's possible. But let's find out. Alright, Thumper, show us what you got. Alright, can we protect your first move? Let's go protect. Nice. Okay, go for a tackle. How much is a tackle doing? Decent damage. Mud shot to slow it down. Actually, tackle did nothing. What do I say decent damage for? That was actually horrible. Let's go for another tackle. Growl's annoying. Let's go for a mud shot. Confusion's gonna hurt. Does he go water gun now? Just waiting. Yes, protect that. Nice. Rock smash. Bam. Let's go for a tackle. Okay, mud shot. And okay. We still got our citrus berry. We're okay. Pidgey's in next. We can't use mud shot on this, so we're a little bit limited. Let's go for a tackle. Let's go for we've used our berry now. I should have protected on the gust, but that's okay. I can do it on the next one. Oh, that was a big hit. Let's protect. Oh, did we get that? I don't even know. Gust is a bit annoying. Let's go for a tackle. Can we get it off? Oh! I just went for a mud shot. We can't even hit him with a mud shot. I'm an idiot. All right. 11 HP. All right, Pikachu. Please, just go easy on me. All right, mud shot right off the rip. How much is this doing? Decent. Oh, my goodness. That did a lot of damage. Go for a tackle. Oh, yes. We get the win. That was dicey. But you know what? We get the job done. I lose again. That makes 100 times I've lost my promotion match. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first promotion, making us rank Y. The next morning, Tawny takes us to Emma's office, but before we pay the local detective a visit, I get called out from this wannabe karate girl Jessie for a battle. We just barely take her out, but with that victory, we now have access to Wild Zone 3. Okay, Wild Zone 3. This Wild Zone needs no introduction on how you shiny hunt. If you don't know, I'm just gonna go up and down those stairs over and over again until we get our shiny white Pokemon. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You've all heard that shine. Now where are you? There it is, hanging out with your regular friend. No thank you, back shot. Nice. Stay in. Perfect. And now we have our shiny goat. With our new shiny goat, we make our way to Emma and she's sleeping on the job. To make things even worse, once she does wake up, she gets me to do some of her work. And well, we don't have a choice if we want to progress through the game. So, after we get the stolen ring back from this cheeky Sableye, trading a Pikachu I caught for this Heracross, then solve the mystery of the giant Canari, we have now completed every task given to us. All that's left to do is beat up Emma's yellow sheep in a battle, and now we are free. Rotom also pops out of my pocket, letting me know that Yvon is our next opponent in the Royale, but before we worry about that, I want to add some more Pokemon to the team, and I start with a controversial hunt in Wild Zone 4. Okay, so our next hunt is somewhat controversial. It's in Wild Zone 4, and we're looking for a Gastly. So all I'm going to do is fast travel through here. I'm going to run down the path, follow it a bit, and then I'm going to make an exit through to this one here, through this door here. Once I do that, I'm just going to pause, I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to repeat this process over and over again. This way we like spawn like heaps of Gastlys. If I just did the normal fly method, I think I spawn like maybe 2 or 3. If I do it this way, I'm spawning a lot more. And yes, Gastly is not white when shiny, neither is Gengar. However, when Gengar Mega Evolves, he is white, so that's good enough for me. Okay, so after a stupid amount of time of fast traveling, running into this wild zone and coming back out over and over again, like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different shinies already, we finally have our prize. And it's not that Gastly. If we keep going in this lovely direction, you can see not one, stay in the ball please, but 2 Gastlys that we can use. So stay in the ball as well. That is crazy. I genuinely don't understand how this works sometimes, but you know what? I'm not complaining. So I did a poll on YouTube, and the majority wanted me to use Gengar, but to be clear, I can only use Mega Gengar in battle, as that one is white when shiny, so for now, this little ghost is just gonna chill in the box. Next, I want to add some serious power to the team, so we go on another hunt. The last shiny that I want to hunt for now is, well, behind these rocks. Can you please break them, Thumper? Thank you very much, buddy. It is an Eevee. And if you've watched any of my other shiny runs, the best way to do this is to sit on this bench over and over again. And then eventually, this little guy, wherever you are, not even here, well, eventually there will be a shiny one. Oh, there he is, hiding in the bushes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be hunting this little guy, sitting on this bench. Okay, guys, as you can see, that is a beautiful, shiny Eevee. I want to just catch it without having to battle, so I'm going to try and get around it. And then give it a back shot with a Premier Ball. Okay, turn. Thank you. Now, stay in the ball, please. That's definitely staying in. That's definitely staying in. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our little shiny fox. Is Eevee a fox? I don't even know. But we've got it anyway. But we're not quite done yet, because if we go up this building here, there is something we can get for our Eevee to make him a little bit more powerful. Well, probably a lot more powerful. And we just want to go here. There we go. That is an Ice Stone, and that means we can get a Glaceon. Yeah, Glaceon is definitely white, so I'm happy to use this little guy. Now that our team is looking strong, I can collect a challenger's ticket from the Royale, and from here, we can make our way to Yvon for a battle. Alright, Yvon, where are you hiding? Alright, here we go. Tic Tac vs Yvon. Let's take care of business. Her team shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, hopefully. Spritzy, I'm hoping Messi can 1v... Oh, I don't even have Messi at the front. I got Thumper at the front. I'm hoping Thumper can 1v1 the Spritzy now. Let's go for a Rock Smash, which is not very effective. Why would I even do that? A Quick Attack. Okay, Mud Shot. How much is this doing? You know what? I started off with the wrong Pokemon right from the start, and it's just derailed my entire plan. Okay, well, you know what? Let's bring Messi in now. This is what I was meant to do, by the way. Alright, Messi, let's go for a Leech Seed. Start by seeding this little fairy. Okay, now we go for a Razor Leaf. How much is this doing? Decent damage. A Tackle. What's that going to do? Okay. And a Mud Shot just to finish it off. No, the Leech Seed finishes it off, I think. Okay, Swirlix is next in. I'm going to Leech Seed this thing again. Not again, for the first time, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, nice. Let's go for a Razor Leaf. How much is this doing? Decent damage. Tackle this time. Nice. Okay, Mud Shot. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go for a Razor Leaf. What are we doing here? Decent damage. Another tackle. And we'll go for one more Mud Shot. What's it going to do? It's going to KO it. Vivillon time. Now, I should probably just bring in Glaceon, who I haven't even nicknamed yet. Let's go for an Icy Wind. What's this going to do? Big damage, hopefully. Yeah, it does. Okay, Quick Attack, followed by Swift. Infestation's annoying, but guess what? One more Icy Wind to end it. Please? There we go. Our Icy Fox is just too strong. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have now reached rank X. The next morning, Lida starts getting nosy and is asking me a bunch of questions that I can't be bothered answering. Hey Tic Tac, question for you. Why did you join Team MZ? For Tawny, for none of these reasons, because the game forces me to. What do you mean? For Tawny, let's go. Very admirable. What would you know about admirability, Naveen? Admirability, is that even a word? I don't even know. A bit different from your reason, huh, Naveen? Leave me out of this, please. Ooh, touchy subject. Want to know why Naveen joined Team MZ? You know what? Not really. I'm not particularly interested in all of your business, and I wish you stay out of mine. Fine, here's what we'll do, alright? What are we gonna do, Lida? You two have a Pokemon battle, and you have to spill the tea if Tic Tac wins. And now Naveen has been peer pressured into battling me. At least Jon Snow makes quick work of his Pokemon, swiftly putting them out of their misery. After the battle, Rotom pops out, advising us of Zavi, our next opponent. So we make some preparations by getting ourselves a challenger's ticket, and then evolving Thumper into a powerful Diggersby. Sweet, let's take on Zavi. Alright Zavi, here I come, ready or not. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our next promotion. I am a little bit worried because we've only got 3 Pokemon, but we should be okay. Alright, so the plan is pretty simple here. I just want Jon Snow to clear out as much as he can, and then hopefully Thumper can take care of the Furfrou. Alright Jon Snow, show us your power. Right off the bat, we're going to go for an Icy Wind. Big damage. Okay, Swift now. Nice. We get 1 KO. Thankfully, he laid out the spikes and didn't use like a rock move. Roselia. Oh, that's perfect. Surely this dies to 1 Icy Wind, right? Does it? No, it doesn't, but a Swift will surely get the job done. It does. Although we do take some damage, but that's okay. Kadabra. Okay, this is not going to die to an Icy Wind. No chance. But follow it up with a Bite, maybe? Oh, Reflex annoying. Let's go for a Bite. We get the KO. You know what? You've done your job, Jon Snow. This can't be right. You're too strong for rank X. You know what? I actually agree with you, Zavi. All right, I'm going to bring Thumper in straight away here. So let's just do that. Thumper, come in. Fire Fang is fine. Let's go for a Brick Break to destroy those. Yeah, beautiful. I just wanted to destroy the Reflect. Now let's go for a Dig after that Bulldoze. Come on. Does this get the KO? Does this get the KO? Oh, so close. Ice Punch finishes it off. We are just too good. Thumper putting in the work. And look at Zavi throwing a tantrum. And once again, we get another promotion. And we have now reached rank W. The next day, AZ asks if I can deliver some things Lida left behind. And once I return them to her, we end up having a battle. And by battle, what I mean is Messi runs through her team with no mercy at all. After the fight, Rotom comes out, informing me of Rintaro, who is my next promotional match opponent. There's actually nothing much more we can do, so I simply get another challenger's ticket, and then I make my way to the restaurant to take him on. Alright, let's go take on Rintaro. Here we go. Tic Tac vs Rintaro. I hope you're ready for me, buddy. Now, we've actually got a pretty balanced team. Like, we've got a Pokemon that counts as one of the monkeys each. So, starting with the Simisage, I should have Jon Snow out, which I do. Now, it's going to protect. They always protect first turn. So, I'm going to go for something like a Disarming Voice. Let's see. He does. You fell for my trap. Icy Wind now. Okay, follow that up with a Swift. What's this doing? Does lots of damage. All right, I'm going to bring in Thumper because I know Simis here is coming in. Look at me. I'm a Mind Reader. And same thing again. He's going to go for a Protect. So protect my Ice Punch. Oh, he tried to. He failed that miserably. Bulldoze. Big damage from the Bulldoze. Okay, let's go for a Brick Break. What's this going to do? Decent. Brutal Swing now. We missed him completely. But another Bulldoze, please. Bam. All right. And Ice Punch to finish it off. Okay, doesn't finish it off, but a Brutal Swing will. Okay, no, it won't because he protects. Okay, Brick Break does in the end. Okay, time to bring in Messi. All right, Simi Poor vs Messi. This should be okay. He's going to protect again. I'm going to go for a Brick Break. Oh, so obvious. Okay, Giga Drain time. Nice. Let's go for a dig. What's this going to do? I wonder. Oh, we dodged the Bubble Beam. We're so quick. All right, Brick Break. Decent. And one more Giga Drain just to finish it off. There you go. What a dominant performance. Here we go. Another promotion. And this time, we are now rank V. We exit the restaurant, and then Emma gives us a call. Tic Tac, it's Emma. Listen, I received a tip that the Pokemon I've been after is in your area right now. That cry just now. Did you see what kind of Pokemon it came from? It came from a black Pokemon. Whatever you do, don't let that Pokemon out of your sight, Tic Tac. Based on its cry and your description, I have reason to believe that that Pokemon near you is Zygarde in its 10% form. What could it be thinking? We need to find out why it's here. I'm heading there now. Alright, so looks like we're going to be chasing this Zygarde. We follow the Zygarde until he eventually leads us to an Absol that just Mega Evolves from out of nowhere. Thankfully, AZ gives me a Mega Ring and lends me his Lucario who can Mega Evolve and we can take on the Absol. This was a pretty one-sided fight, and before you know it, Lucario puts an end to this fight. The next morning, Tawny and I plan on visiting the Quasatika building, but she has other ideas. Actually, you know what, Tic Tac? Before we head to Quasatika, I want to see you get a feel for the power of Mega Evolution. Let's have a Pokemon battle so you can Mega Evolve that Absol you got. Well, this is awkward because I can't use that Absol, Tawny. Alright, this fight could be tricky. The Pignite is kind of strong against two of my Pokemon, but we are in the rain, which is actually a big benefit. Thumper, we're gonna dig, I think. Let's go for a dig right off the bat. Alright, I clicked Bulldoze instead of dig, but that's okay. We'll go for a dig now. Flame Ball shouldn't hurt too much. Thankfully, it doesn't. Does the dig kill? Oh my goodness. The dig does get rid of it. I'm going to bring in my Messi because... why did I bring Messi in? Why did I bring Messi in? I should have brought in Jon Snow. Body Slam, that's okay. Let's go for a plus Icy Wind. What's plus Icy Wind going to do? Oh my goodness, it one-shots it. I want to get rid of that Leech Seed, so I'm bringing Messi back in while Monetric's in. I'm not going to lose. Time to show off my own Mega Evolution. And there it is, the thing that's going to try and save the day. But it won't. Let's go for a Giga Drain. What's this going to do? Why did I go Giga Drain and not Dig? Let's go for a Dig. Okay, we get the Dig. Is he going to protect? No, he's not. He went for a Fire Fang. That's not a problem, I guess. Thumper, come in and finish the job? Like, surely? What's a Bulldoze do to this thing? Come on, show us a Bulldoze. Show us the power. Oh, we flinched. Okay, let's go for a Dig then. Oh, come on, get the KO. Oh, so close. All right, Bulldoze, finish it off, and Thumper, once again, gets us another victory. And Tawny can't believe it. From here, we make our way to the building, beat up some Dedenne, and then we meet with Vinny in the battle court. This is where Vinny gives Tawny and I a dodgy deal to skip through the rankings. Basically, if we can beat him, we can go all the way to rank F. So we start off by getting ourselves a challenger's ticket, then I trade my shiny Haunter, which will let it evolve, and then I trade it straight back, giving me a menacing Gengar. And now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to get the thing that I've been waiting for pretty much all run. That is right, we can get a Gengarite. 50,000 is a bargain! Thank you very much. Alright Gengar, show us what you look like Mega Evolved. Honestly, that looks unbelievably sick. Also, with the new level cap, Messi can evolve into his true form, Gagoat. With all that done, I'm ready for Vinny. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our special promotion match. Right, this one should be pretty straightforward, but we'll see how we go. I am leading with Thumper because I know Houndoom is starting, and I'm thinking I'm going to go straight for a Dig. Alright, Thumper, let's go for a... I went for Bulldoze like an idiot, but that's okay. Let's go for a Dig now. How much is a Dig going to do? It should KO, but we are burnt. No, that's annoying. Alright, Brick Break. Get out of the fire. Oh my goodness, that start was horrible. That was a horrible start, but Messi's in to clean up the mess. Let's go for a Giga Drain. How much is that doing? Oh my goodness, it is doing a lot. Veneri is in. I'm not really worried about this little bunny. Let's go for a Brick Break, I guess. Nice. Let's go for another Giga Drain. Easy as. Alright, I'm going to bring in Queen Boo for the Drampa. Alright, Vinny's going to Mega Evolve his Drampa, which is absolutely fine because guess what? I'm going to do something very similar too. Speaking of Megas, how about I up your Mega Drampa and go to a Mega Gengar. There she is. Oh my gosh, she is menacing. All right, let's go for an Icy Wind. Nice. Okay, let's go for a Dazzling Gleam now. Oh my goodness, huge damage. Icy Wind, can we get it off? Can we get it off? We sure can. Queen Boo is too strong. The superior Mega. Superbly fought. With this, I can now confidently say that you subduing that rogue Mega Absol was no fluke. Now processing your special promotion. There we go. We were specially promoted to rank F. Now that we are rank F, Vinny wants us to deal with some rogue megas around the city, so we hold a strategy meeting to discuss who's helping me for each one. First up, we have a Mega Slowbro with Tawny, next is a Mega Cabra with Lighter, and then finally, there's a Mega Victory Bell with Naveen. But before we take on the rogue megas, there is another encounter we can get our hands on. Okay, this is not a drill. Take a look at that. Yes, that is a shiny Audino. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but Michael, that's not white. That's clearly purple. That is true. Oh, a Premiable. That's perfect. Stay in. Please stay in. Stay in. Stay in. And it stays in. And you would be right. This Pokemon is in fact purple. However, let me show you what its Mega Evolution looks like. So, as you can see, its Mega Evolution is white, which means we will be able to use this little fella. Also, now that we have defeated Vinny, we can get another Mega Stone. So if we speak to this lovely lady here, would you like to exchange your Mega Shards for items? Yes, I would like to, thank you. And we're going to go to an Ordinite. It's only 180, which is a steal, so I'm going to grab that. And now we can Mega Evolve Audino, who is actually white when Mega Evolved. And in case you didn't know, this is what it looks like. Yep, that's a white shiny if I've ever seen one. In fact, that's probably the whitest shiny I've ever seen. So if that doesn't qualify, then I don't know what does. Okay, let's take on those rogue megas, starting with the Slowbro. This fight was fairly straightforward, as Messi can trade blows with a Hermit Crab, eventually coming out on top. Next is the Mega Victory Bell, and this was a joint effort between Queen Boo, Jon Snow, and then eventually Thumper, all playing a part to defeat the plant. Now we have to take on one of Tarragon's workers, but that is easy work for Thumper, eliminating the Tynamo and Numel with ease. Then from here, we go to the rooftop and find our last rogue mega, Camerupt. Thankfully, Thumper is a great matchup, and with his plus ground moves, we can overpower the Camerupt, securing the win. Before I head back to the hotel, we do get our challenges ticket in advance, as I know I'll need it. We then approach the hotel, and Zygarde makes another appearance, only this time, it wants to fight. Thankfully, Messi is the GOAT and can deal with the Dragon Dog for me. We can return to the rest of the gang, waiting inside, and then Rotom pops out, letting me know that Canari is next on my hit list. Naveen is obviously not happy, as he does simp for her, but we have a gentleman's agreement, and if I can beat him in a battle, he'll tell me everything I need to know to find her. Your Mega Evolution usage won't save you. My passion as a fan will win the day for Canari. Are you sure about that? Queen Boo, can you please Mega Evolve and handle this one for me? Thank you. Credit where credit's due, Naveen does help us out, telling me about the Canari quiz competition, so we head to where it's being held and answer the questions correctly. We end up in the final with a superfan, so we need to battle him, allowing me to show off Messi's strength once again in a convincing win. We head to where Canari is hiding, but her grandfather Tarragon wants to battle first, so we take him on. Alright Tarragon, show me what you got, buddy. This one should be okay. I mean, Jon Snow should be able to get rid of the Hippo, and probably the Digger Speed. Alright Jon Snow, we're going to go in, we're going to go straight away into an Ice Beam. Can we get it off before we get hit? Okay, it goes for Amnesia, so it's probably going to survive. Let's go Icy Wind. Ouch, Heavy Slam's going to hurt. But an Icy Wind gets the KO, so it's okay. Alright, Diggersby's in. Let's go straight for an Ice Wind. Does this KO? Surely it does, right? Does it? It does. Alright, I'm expecting a Mega Excadrill now. Alright, Tarragon's gonna Mega Evolve his Excadrill, which is gonna make it a bit scary. I also don't think we're going to be able to survive anything against this thing. I'll try to get an Icy Wind off, actually. Can we get it off? Nice. Okay, I should have probably gone for something better. Ice Beam, decent. Okay, you know what? Jon Snow, you put in some decent damage. Let's bring in the Doctor. Go for a dig, I guess. I think... Oh, you know what? Yeah, it digs first. That's actually perfect. Bam. All right, let's go for an Ice Punch. Let's go for a Draining Kiss. And we get the KO. The Doctor puts you to bed. And Tarragon can't believe his luck. I've been using the latest Holocaster to project a hologram of Canari. Then I sync it up with my movements using another newfangled app. That's right, the hologram of Canari you saw at the Canari Quiz Whiz contest. It was me. Old man, that is creepy. Okay, let's get Canari out of her room. Oh my goodness, look at that neck posture. That's horrible. Here we go. Tic Tac vs Canari. Let's deal with this wannabe streamer. Okay, so the plan here is pretty simple. I'm expecting Messi to do a lot of work. And then he's got some backup once he does fall eventually, because I don't think he's going to be able to solo the whole thing. But who knows? Messi is the GOAT. We're going to start off with a bulldoze. Dig, actually. He's going to bulldoze me, which does nothing. Kiliowis does nothing. Bam. All right, let's go for a Horn Leech. Nice. Get the KO. Get some HP back. We're looking good. Ampharos. Okay, this time I will go for a bulldoze. Let's go. Nice. Okay, Cotton Guard's annoying, but we'll go for a dig. Dragon Pulse did hurt a little bit, but we dodged the Power Gem. Let's go Horn Leech. What's this going to do? Oh, good damage. Okay, let's go heal with Synthesis. And we'll go for another bulldoze. And we get... No, we don't get the KO. One more Horn Leech. Nice. Okay, we get the KO. We're looking pretty healthy, but we are paralyzed, which is a little annoying. Stunfisk is actually good. I'm going to go for a bulldoze here. And then I'm going to go for a Horn Leech. How much is this doing? Oh, decent. We'll go for a Synthesis to heal up. Nice. And we'll go for one more bulldoze. Does this KO? It sure does. All right. In comes Electros. Now, a Mega Evolved Electros should be scary, but for some reason, Messi is not scared at all. Let's go, Electros. Show me what you got. All right, let's go for a bulldoze. How much is this doing? Oh, great damage. Horn Leech just to get some HP. All right, let's go for a dig. Oh my goodness, Messi, you are unbelievably strong. Nice. Okay, one more bulldoze to finish it off. And he does. Messi the GOAT solos Canari. And there we go. We have ranked up to rank E. The next morning, Vinny reaches out and wastes no time giving us some more rogue megas to deal with. This time we have a Mega Beedrill with Tawny, a Mega Halucha with Lighter, and then finally, it's a Mega Banette with Naveen. Tawny then meets me outside as she wants to teach me about the Rotom Glide ability, which now pretty much opens up the rest of the map in Lumio City, so that's helpful. Now before we do take on the Rogue Megas, there is another Pokemon we can hunt for in Wild Zone 13. Alright, our next hunt is in Wild Zone 13, and if we go in... Actually, I just realized something. No, I've got to make it nighttime. 1 second. Okay, as I was saying, if we enter Wild Zone 13... and we look over here, we can see Phantoms. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for one of those shiny ones because they are white when they're shiny. So, wish me luck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we found our shiny. Only problem is, it's a Pinsir. And not one of these guys. But I'll catch him anyway. Okay, let's catch the Pinsir. Whoa, went straight through your body. Nice. Stay in. Cool. I don't really need you, but it's always good to have an extra shiny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that. That is a Trevenant Alpha Shiny, or Shiny Alpha Trevenant. I don't know why I said it in such a weird order, but that doesn't matter. What does matter is we've got to catch this tree, preferably before it becomes daytime. Nice. Turn around. Use a Premier Ball, please. That went straight through you. I know you're a ghost, but that still shouldn't happen. All right, there we go. That was a critical shot, and we get the Trevenant. This shiny is actually so awesome. I'm so glad I got it. The Rogue Megas are now firmly on my mind, and we start with the Mega Beedrill, who is quite fragile as Queen Boo can Mega Evolve and start deleting the health of the bug. In no time at all, it's been exterminated, securing us the victory. Next up is the Mega Banette, and I don't have anyone in particular that's good against the Ghost, but Messi can come in with his plus moves, dealing damage and staying healthy. And then after some time, our Goat can send the Banette packing. Last of the bunch, we have the Hawlucha, and once again, Queen Boo is in charge of this fight, Mega Evolving and bullying the bird. Not long after, the Hawlucha joins the other two Rogue Megas to the afterlife. With all the Rogue Megas defeated, we head back to the hotel, and this is where Rotom pops out to give me the details on my next opponent, Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Wasting no time, we head to his dojo, only to find his apprentice Jessie, who once again wants to fight. But as you can imagine, this does not end well for the Karate Girl. Ivor does eventually show up, but his sister Gwyn is missing, and he's not in the mood to battle until she's safe and sound. So we seek the help with Detective Emma, and we follow the clues that lead us to Canari. And to get some answers out of her, we got to beat up her Pokemon for a second time, which is easily done. From here, we head to a fountain, and Jon Snow can freeze it with an ice beam. With that done, we can now head to the underground sewers and continue our search for Gwyn. Thankfully, it doesn't take long to find her, however, she won't talk unless I beat her in a Pokemon battle. Okay, Gwyn, let's throw hands. Alright, I'm kind of confident. I just want to Mega Evolve Queen Boo, and I'm hoping she can just clear through the team. So let's see how we go with that. Here we go, press the button, and now our Gengar's going to become a nice shiny white one. Alright, let's go Shadow Ball. Do we get it off? We do! Okay, see you later, Banette. Who's next? Okay, gorgeous. That's not a problem. We're going to go for another Shadow Ball. And then we'll follow up with the Dark... Oh, we don't even have to follow up with the Dark Ball. Let's go Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, one-shots. Chandelure, Mega Evolve for me, please. Chandelure, Mega Evolve, finish them. Whoa, is this Mortal Kombat or something? What are you saying? Alright, Gwyn is going to Mega Evolve with Chandelure, but that's okay. We should be able to take one hit. Well, actually, maybe we won't. This thing's got a crazy high special attack. But we should be able to outspeed it with a Shadow Ball. Come on, let's go. Do we get it? Oh, it protects. Okay, let's go Dragon Pulse then. How much is this going to do? It goes for a Fire Spin. Maybe it doesn't have a... Wow, it had Shadow Ball this whole time and it didn't use it. All right, I'm going to move out of the fire. I'm going to bring in Diggersby. And we're going to go for an Earthquake. Come on, Thumper. End this stupid Chandelier. Thank you very much. Earthquake it to its death. With Gwyn safe and sound, we can now take on Ivor. All right, Ivor. I hope you're ready for me, buddy. So the plan for this fight is quite simply start with Queen Boo, Mega Evolve Queen Boo, and then just pray, I guess. Alright, Queen Boo, show us what you've got. There she is, our beautiful white shiny ghost. Let's go straight for a Psychic. Can we get it off? Oh, Rock Blast. That does hurt a bit. Let's go Dazzling Gleam. Alright, we do take some damage, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Medi-Chan. Okay, I'm going to go Shadow Ball here. I believe that's the play, surely. Oh, it's protecting. Okay, let's go Dazzling Gleam then. Dazzling Gleam. And we get it off before the Zen Headbutt. A Zen Headbutt would have hurt. Machamp. All right, this is a Psychic then Dazzling Gleam. Does it survive a Psychic? It does, just barely. Okay, Dazzling Gleam then. And we get the KO. Oh, Bulldoze could have hurt. Lucky we got it off. Phalanx time, and this thing's gonna Mega Evolve, obviously. All right, Ivor's Mega Evolving his Phalanx. Although, if I get a Psychic off, I'm pretty sure we one-shot it. At worst, we follow it up with a Dazzling Gleam. So let's get a Psychic. Come on, how much is this doing? Oh my goodness, it went for a no retreat anyway, so I was throwing the fight. That was as good of a victory as you could expect. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have ranked up, and now we're officially rank D. The next day, we wake up feeling refreshed, but we have trouble. Hey, Tawny! Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot! Wow, that's a bit aggressive. She's just trying to be helpful. Apparently, she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So now we're in debt to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary, even rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. Well, looks like I've got to go save the day again. We head to their base and we try to talk to the bozos guarding the front, but they want a battle, so I dispatch their Pokemon with ease. From here, things heat up as Mr. Felipe comes to teach us a lesson. Well, he tries to anyway. Alright, I hope you're ready for me, Felipe. You were acting real tough with your words before, but can you back him up? Let's find out. He's going to lead with a Steelix. I've got Messi out. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain, although it might Stealth Rocks. This thing usually uses Stealth Rocks right at the start, so let's see. It does. Okay, let's move away. Nice. Let's go for a Giga Drain now. Heavy Slam hurts. Let's go for a Horn Leech. Let's go for a Bulldoze, which is not going to do much, but it'll slow him down. Brick Break now. Rock Slide sucks, but let's go for a Giga Drain again. Nice. Stealth Rocks, get out of there. Get out of there. Heavy Slam time probably. Is he going to go for it? Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, we still get hit. Let's go for one more Giga Drain. Not the greatest start, but we'll stay in. Actually, no. Let's bring in Thumper. Let's go for Fire Punch. How much is this doing? Decent. Let's go for an Earthquake. How much is this going to do? Not much at all. Let's go Brick Break. Ouch. Okay, Fire Punch to finish it. Yikes. Alright, this is going to be close. Alright, now Felipe's bringing in his Mega Evolved Skarmory, and this thing could be quite difficult to defeat, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to go straight for a Fire Punch, I think. How much is this doing? Decent. Not really decent. Let's bring in the Doctor. You're going to have to Mega Evolve as well. Come on. Alright, here we go. Time for the Doctor to dish out some pain. Hopefully he can. I don't know how strong he actually is, but we've got some good moves, so we're going to go for the Ice Beam first. Nice. Okay, we'll go for a Thunderbolt. How much is this doing? Decent. Okay, Fire Punch. Oh my goodness, the Doctor is here, and he, think of something clever that a Doctor would do. That's what I would have said. After the battle, he agrees to take us to his boss. As a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk business. Please follow me. These two are here to speak with you, boss. So you two, I take it, are here to talk some sort of deal. Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry, can I ask, who are you? This is the boss of the Rust Syndicate, Mr. Corbeau. Have a seat on those sofas, why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least, not before agreeing to everything we ask. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the 100,000 that Tawny borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all the extra interest she incurred. How do you expect us to deal with it? Nothing too hard. I just want you to take care of some little jobs here and there for us. You do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that is owed to us. Now, if you choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a big old Pokemon showdown. Every single one of us. So what do you say? I'll assume you accept. No way. Naveen warned us of this. What's that? Yes, we accept. Now that's what I'd like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. We head back to the hotel, and finally Tawny shows her face. Huh, is it strategy meeting time? Did I miss an update from Vinny or something? Tawny, what'd you go and take out a sketchy loan for? We're gonna have to bust our butts to pay it back. Oh, you found out. Yeah, I did borrow some money to make a new Hotel Z promo, but it was just a little, nothing to get all worried over. Oh, for sure, just a little 1 million in interest. No worries, right? No way, that can't be right. I read all the terms when I borrowed the money. Wait, what? There is something about interest. It was so small, I couldn't even see without zooming in. Well, that's awfully sneaky, but if it's in their print, I'm afraid they've got us over a barrel. Vinny then reaches out, as he has some more rogue megas that he wants us to deal with, so for now, we focus on them. The three we have is a Mega Mawile with Tawny, a Mega Barbicle with Lyra, and then a Mega Ampharos with Naveen. Starting with a Mega Barbicle, Messi can come in and have his way with the giant fighting rock. The Rogue Mega Mawile is next, but this is Thumper's territory and he has some fun crushing the Steel Fairy. Before we can deal with the Mega Ampharos, Gwen is looking for a fight, so Queen Boo, can you take care of this one for me please? Once again, thank you. Now we head up to the roof and Thumper can start busting up the electrical dragon, although Messi is the one that comes in to deliver the final blow, getting us the win. With the city once again safe from rampaging rogue megas, we go back to the hotel to rest, But of course, now Kobo reaches out and wants us to do some jobs for him. So we quickly defeat some gangers causing trouble in a rental property, smash some Mega Crystals to avoid some potential blockages, defeat some uptight Pokemon trainers harassing some kids, and then finally team up with Kobo against this poor guy who was looking for a fight. And now with all that done, Kobo contacts me again, only this time he wants me to go to his office alone. With not much else to do now, we head to the Rust Syndicate, and thankfully, Kobo does clear the interest that was owed as promised, but that's not all he wanted. But that's not actually why I called you here. You see, I wanted to have a proper, no-holds-barred battle with you. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Tic Tac Rank D. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. Oh, let me guess, it's Kobo. You are to face Trainer Kobo Rank D. Oh, what a surprise! The trainer who wins will be promoted to Rank C. Fate itself is telling us we need to battle. So the plan for this one's pretty simple. I'm gonna Mega Evolve Queen Boo and just clear out as much as I can in that time frame. We'll see how we go though. There she is, our shiny Gengar. Alright, let's go for a Psychic. One shot it please. Nice. Alright, Gyarados is coming in for sure next, isn't it? Expected. Alright, I'm gonna get a Thunderbolt off. I don't know if we'll do we one shot? Crunch is gonna hurt, but a Thunderbolt hurts even more. You know what, Roserade? I'm gonna bring in Glaceon for Roserade. I think that just makes more sense. Let's go for an Icy Wind to slow it down. Nice, and now we go for an Ice Beam. Does this KO? It sure does. Alright, Gengar, come back in for the Scolipede. Scolipede, as long as you're with me, I can face any pinch with a smile. Kobo's about to Mega Evolve his Scolipede. I want to get off a Psychic. If I can get off a Psychic before he EQs me, we'll be okay. That's the plan. Can I get it off? Okay, let's go Psychic. Quick. Oh, you protected? Shadow Ball then. Okay, you know what? We did good damage. Who should I bring in to finish it off? I guess, yeah, Thumper, you can come in. You've got Bounce. Let's go for a Bounce. How much is that going to do? I should plus it, actually. I should plus the Bounce. Alright, let's go for a plus, okay, well, I don't have any more plus moves. Let's just go for an Earthquake. End this fight. Oh, he goes for Protect. Rock Slide, then? Can you protect the Rock Slide? No, you can't. And you lose. You lost to a rabbit? A rabbit, Kobo? That's embarrassing, buddy. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've ranked up, and now we are rank C. The following day, Zia is feeling rather generous, giving both Naveen and Lighter a Mega Ring so they can Mega Evolve their Pokemon. But anyway, now they both want to test their strength against me, so I meet them at the battle court and then take them both on. And as you probably guessed, Mega Rings or not, both of them are still no match for me as we dispose of their Pokemon swiftly. After embarrassing my friends, we go grab some coffee together, and this is where we meet Lebanne for the first time. She wants Tawny and I to meet with her boss Jacinthe, and I'm almost certain that was a threat, not a request. As we don't have much else to do, we do head to the hotel, and we meet with Jacinthe, who makes a grand entrance. Honoured guests, I, Jacinthe, am thrilled to announce a very special tournament for your entertainment today. I call it Le Super Tourney di Jacinthe. So sorry, I gotta take this call. What's up, Vinny? Got some rogue Mega Evolution cases for us? Got it. I'll work out a plan with everyone. Jacinthe? Yes, what is it? We really appreciate the invite, but something urgent has come up. We've gotta go. Uh-oh. Lebanne does not look happy. Perhaps you would do better to watch out for yourselves after that display. I urge you to kindly reconsider your actions. You still have time, you must return to the venue. I say this out of concern for your own well-being. That's alright, you can disqualify us. We've got to help protect the city so that you can all keep enjoying your tournaments. No, wait! Oh, come on! Looks like it's time for another strategy meeting, so we go back to the hotel and discuss the rogue Megas that need to be dealt with. First up, it's a Mega Frostlass with Naveen, then we have a Mega Altaria with Lighter, and then finally, it's a Mega Venusaur with Tawny. Starting with the Mega Frostlass, the Doctor takes charge and puts this icy ghost out of its misery. Rogue Mega Altaria is next up, but this is easy work for Jon Snow, the Glaceon, freezing the Cloudy Dragon to its grave. Last is the Mega Venusaur, and this thick toad took a group effort, with Thumper coming in clutch, finishing it off for good. Before I head back to the hotel, I actually head to the battle zone to get a challenger's ticket, as I know I'll need it. Then we do return, but of course, we run into some trouble. Hang on. Did you all hear that? It sounds like something's going on outside. I'll go see what's up. Tawny is dealing with a rather lot, isn't she? Why don't we join her out there so she doesn't have to handle this stuff alone? So we head outside, and Jacinthe has trapped us in a purple zone. No matter how long I wait, no matter how many times I ask politely, the two of you still refuse to do what's right and participate in my wonderful tournament. Thus, to ensure my invitation is accepted, no matter the cost, I have taken matters into my own hands. Forgive me for resorting to such drastic measures and for not being there in person to greet you. Well then, my dearest Lebanne, I shall leave the rest to you. Let's go! Looks like I finally get to cut loose in a real battle for once. Bring it on. Oh geez, I've got a feeling Lebanne is as much bad news as Jacinthe. Shut up, punk! I'll deal with you next. Oh wow. Alright, let's go Lebanne. Although you've got a little bit of anger management issues. Yvon is not a problem because I've got a Glaceon. Jon Snow, one Ice Beam should eliminate this dragon, right? Although we're going to probably be slow, so let's go for an Ice Beam. What's this doing? It does one shot, we take some damage, it's all good. It's all good. Tyrantrum, I'm going to go for a same thing, I guess. Ice Beam, what's this doing? Breaking Swipe hurts, but an Ice Beam hurts even more. Next, please. Gotcha. Okay, this is Ice Beam, this is dead. Let's go. Ice Beam, Swords Dance is perfect because it doesn't even get a chance to do anything. Time for our secret weapon. Mega Evolve so we can drag this kid Dragalge. Alright, there she is. Getting even more crazy, Mega Evolving her Poisonous Dragon. But that's okay. I've got a feeling Jon Snow should be able to handle it. Alright, let's go Ice Beam. Does this one shot? Maybe. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, it protects. Okay. Let's go for a Blizzard this time. Sludge Bomb's gonna hurt. Blizzard's gonna hurt more, hopefully. Oh, nah. Alright. We tried Jon Snow. Let's just bring in, you know what? Queen Boo, go for a Psychic and end this for us. How much is a Psychic gonna do? Oh, it doesn't get the KO? Okay, Shadow Ball should finish it off. Okay, why'd I go Dazzling Gleam? It doesn't matter, I want Dazzling Gleam. It gets the KO. Game over, Lebanne. Now that was one heated battle. Don't get smug though, kid. Next time I'm coming out on top. Yeah, I doubt that very much. And surprise, surprise, my Rotom phone comes out telling me that Jacinthe is my next opponent in the ZA Royale. So we head back to the fancy hotel and we're put into a tournament with the rest of the guys, and now we can take on our first opponent, Canari. Messi is in control for this fight, and our goat can eliminate each of her electrical Pokemon one by one until she has none left, securing the win. Now we face Ivor from the Fist of Justice, but this was easy work for Queen Boo as she can Mega Evolve and clear through his fighting Pokemon without breaking a sweat, progressing us to the next round. Next up we have Corbeau, and I decided to leave Queen Boo at the front, who can take out his Arbok with a Psychic. Now he brings in Gyarados, but I let Messi deal with his Sea Monster. Roserade is next, but Jon Snow can freeze a plant to its death. And then finally, we have a Scolipede, but Queen Boo can come in and teach the bug who's boss. Before we can take on Jacinthe, we have to battle Zygarde in its 50% snake form, so I let Trevenant have some fun in this battle, eventually defeating the dragon. And finally, we can take on the host. Alright Jacinthe, I hope you're ready for me. Here we go ladies and gentlemen, Tic Tac vs Jacinthe. Let's go. Alright, I kind of have a plan for this. I'm leading with Messi. And I know she's got a Carbink, yep. I'm thinking if I go for an Earthquake and then maybe a Horn Leech, is that enough to KO this thing? I know its defenses are like crazy high, so let's see how we go. Let's go Earthquake. Stealth Rocks, let's get out of those. Oh my goodness, Earthquake does nothing. Okay. Horn Leech. Moonblast is going to hurt. Let's go for a Synthesis, heal up a little bit. Nice. And one more Horn Leech if we can. Okay, Stealth Rocks, move out of the way, keep moving. And let's go for a Horn Leech and finish it. Oh, we get hit with a Stone Age, but it's okay. Our goat is still pretty healthy. More Wild. This is definitely Earthquake, right? How much is this doing? 5 Fang's gonna hurt. Horn Leech, let's go. Ouch. Okay, Synthesis now. We definitely want to heal up. We don't heal up in time. All right. That's our first KO. Earlier than I'd like. Trevenant, come in. All right, let's go for, I guess, Horn Leech. How much is this doing? Okay, that's okay. We take a crunch, but, you know, our tree is looking pretty healthy still. Aurorus. Okay, I definitely don't want to stay in, do I? Oh, you know what? I don't really have a choice. Let's go for a Dig. How much is a Dig going to do? It's going to protect. Oh, that's actually perfect. Horn Leech. Now, Blizzard's going to hurt. Oh, but we get the Horn Leech off in time. Our tree is too quick, which is weird because he's known for being slow. Okay, this is kind of perfect, right? Shadow Claw one-shots. Doesn't it? It doesn't. Okay, Horn Leech should Yes, it does. Okay, Trevenant putting in some serious work, I see. Okay. Clefable time. All right, she's going to Mega Evolve a Clefable. I'm not too sure how good Trevenant's going to do against this thing, considering that it's got Mystical Fire and Air Slash. But I'm going to bet it's going to try and protect first turn. So let's see how we go. Let's go for a Horn Leech. It doesn't. Okay, let's go for a Rock Slide. Yeah, it did try to protect, but we dodge it. Go for a Shadow Claw. How much is this doing? Air Slash is going to hurt, but we survive it. Horn Leech. All right, you know what? Trevenant put in enough work. Let Jon Snow have some love. Jon Snow, let's go for an Ice Beam, a plus Ice Beam, and finish this Flying Fairy off. And she and he does, and that is game over. That, I don't know, I was messing up my words there. And there we go. We have now ranked up to rank B, and we've only got one more promotion match left. We wake up the following morning and we have another strategy meeting for Rogue Megas, and thankfully these are the last ones. So there's a Mega Dragonite with Tawny, a Mega Tyranitar with Naveen, and then a Mega Starmie with Lidar. Starting with the Mega Dragonite, this was an opportunity for the Doctor to shine. Well, he always shines as he's a shiny, but you know what I mean. Anyway, with his Ice and Fairy moves, we can bully the Dragonite while staying healthy with Draining Kisses until it's defeated. Mega Tyranitar is now up, and Messi can dominate this giant slab of rock. I do get a bit greedy, letting him die, but our girl Trevenant can come in and finish the job. Last of the three is Mega Starmie, but we run into trouble on our way. For goodness sake! Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. No, I actually don't. Just step aside. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Tic Tac defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Really? That's your plan? Alright, Steelix is out first. I'm gonna Mega Evolve the Doctor. I didn't even check my Mega Gauge. Can I Mega Evolve the Doctor? Please tell me I can. Okay, we can. Nice. We're going to Mega Evolve the Doctor. I've got Flamethrower. I don't know if it's going to one-shot, but it should do decent damage at the very least. Let's go Flamethrower and stay out of those spikes. Okay, it does do decent damage. Heavy Slam hurts. Go for an Ice Beam to KO. Nice. All right, I'm going to wish. Actually, wait, who's he bringing in next? All right, Sizzle. I'm going to go Flamethrower first because I don't want to take damage, and then I'm going to wish. Is this KO? Oh, protect. Okay, I'll go for a wish now. Ironhead's going to hurt a bit. Oh, my goodness. A bit's an understatement. X's is going to hurt. Okay, let's go for a Flamethrower to KO it now. Do we get it off? Oh, we do just in time. I thought the Air Slash maybe KO'd us, but it didn't. And the Doctor's healthy. Aggron. Okay, this thing is definitely going to hurt. I'll try Flamethrower. What's it going to do? Iron Tail. Oh, okay. We're definitely not surviving our Rock Slide. No chance. But that's okay. We did enough damage. Trevenant, come in. Alright, we're going to go for, I guess a Horn Leech? No, we're not. We've been frozen solid. I'm just going to let the Doctor, I'm not the Doctor, Trevenant see if he dies. Still frozen. We are going to, oh no, okay, he survives. We get the big Horn Leech off, healing up, but we die to an Iron Tail. Alright, this Aggron got lucky. But Thumper's going to come in and show him that sometimes you can't always be lucky. Let's go for an Earthquake. And oh my goodness! 2 freezes in a row? Oh my, come on! This is a joke. What is this Aggron doing? He's got the hacks. Okay, Earthquake and kill it. Kill it! Alright, we both die. I'm sorry, that is just ridiculous. Alright, in comes a Skarmory as expected. And I've got no choice. I've got Jon Snow. Alright, I'm just going to say it. Mr. Philippe got very lucky with 2 freezes with his Ice Punches, which made this fight much dicier than it should have been. I'm hoping an Ice Beam still one-shot, so let's go. Ice Beam, he's going to protect, that's fine. Go plus Blizzard this time. Come on, Blizzard, get the KO, get the KO. Yeah, that's what you do with ice moves. You lucky I was going to say something inappropriate, but you are lucky, but not so lucky. After the fight, we can take care of the Starmie, and now we're done with all the Megas for the game. Back to the hotel we go, and Rotom pops out to give me the name of my last opponent. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Tic Tac, rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You would have faced Trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Okay, let's go see Emma. Hello there. What can I do for you today? We need to find Tic Tac's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. I know the name, one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale. Also, I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? What a stupid question. Of course we still do. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Why is everything about battling with everyone here? Okay, Emma, let's get this over with. Alright, here we go. Tic Tac vs Emma. This one should be okay, although she's pretty tough. Ampharos is absolutely fine. I've got Messi out, and I'm going to go for an Earthquake, and then followed up by a Horn Leech. That should get me the KO, I believe, right? Let's go Earthquake. How much is this doing? Light Screen is absolutely fine. Okay, let's go for the Leaf Blade. We get the KO, and it can't even get the Thunder off. Low Punny is annoying because it's got a couple of moves that can hurt me, so I'm going to bring in Queen Boo. Power Up Punch is actually perfect. Let's go for a Sludge Wave. Nice. Okay, let's go for a Psychic. How much is this doing? Decent. One more Sludge Wave to KO it. And we get the KO. Okay, that's not good for us. We're going to bring Messi back in. More wow. Okay, this is actually pretty good as well. I'm going to go for a plus Earthquake. What's this going to do? Oh my goodness. What's it going to do? It's going to KO it. That's what it's going to do. Lucario. Okay, this is another plus Earthquake, surely, right? Let's go. Plus Earthquake. How much? Carmine's annoying, but it doesn't matter. You can be as calm as you like. You're dead. Malamar. Oh, we're already up to Malamar. All right, she's going to Mega Evolve her Malamar. I might just let Messi die. Like, I don't really care that much. We'll get a clean sweep in, and we'll take it out with one of our bug moves. Actually, you know what? I do care. Let's bring in Thumper. How much is that doing? Okay, Thumper, go for a U-turn. How much is this going to do? Okay, doesn't do as much as I'd like. Go for an Earthquake. Nice. Go for a Brick Break. You know what? Let's bring in the tree. Oh, yes, Trevenant's in. Go for an X-Scissor. Is this one-shot? Yes, it doesn't one-shot, but we get the KO. Obviously, it doesn't one-shot. He's taken multiple hits. But that's okay. We get the KO. Emma's defeated. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Very good indeed, because you know what? They'd be embarrassed. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how she wants to share. Alright, looks like we're gonna go see Mabel now. That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that, Mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Something tells me this is not a good time to be here. But we need answers. So it turns out that Mabel is part of Team Flare, and we can find Grisham at the coffee cart we always visit. So off we go. Alright, hopefully we get some answers here. If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. Well, that got tense pretty quickly, but let's head over there now. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yes, of course, I've played Pokemon X and Y. What could an outsider like you know about Team Flare really was? Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Novu. There's no point in even trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Alright, let's get this over with, Grizel. Alright, Grizel, after I beat your Pokemon up, go and see a counselor, please. You've got some anger management issues. Alright, Talonflame is fine. I've got Queen Boo in. We're just going to Mega Evolve right off the rip and clear through as many Pokemon as we can. Alright, here we go. Queen Boo, Mega Evolving into a beautiful white shiny. I think a Thunderbolt should definitely one-shot this thing, right? There's no way this bird survives a Thunderbolt. Let's go. Thunderbolt, Flare Blitz, kind of hurts. Steel Wing hurts as well, but the Thunderbolt gets a KO. Not a great start if I'm being actually honest. Camerupt is next. I don't like that. I don't have any great moves for it. Let's bring in Thumper. Thumper, go for a plus Earthquake. What's this going to do? Oh my goodness, what's it going to do? Everything. Let's bring the Queen back in. Metagross. Okay, that's actually fine-ish. Let's go a Shadow Ball. Oh, we double KO. That's like when two boxers punch each other out at the same time. Aerodactyl. You know what? Let's bring Messi in. He matches up okay against it. Let's go for a Leaf Blade. Stone Edge hurts. Let's go for a plus Horn Leech. Nice. Okay, let's go for a Synthesis to heal up. Okay, cool. Let's go Leaf Blade one more time. We get the KO. Who's next? Pyro. Oh, she's already up to a Pyro. Okay, she's going to Mega Evolve her Pyro. I'm actually going to leave Messi in. See if I can get off a Earthquake. I probably won't be able to. But if I do, that's just a bonus. So we'll see how we go. Okay, Earthquake. Can we get it off? Oh my goodness, it goes for a Snarl. That was dumb. But a Flamethrower definitely kills me. Probably killed me twice. I guess I'm going to bring in Thumper. Let's go for a plus Earthquake. What's this doing? Plus Earthquake. Nice. Okay, Brick Break actually. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. Thumper doesn't care that you're alive because he's a rabbit. I don't know what happened. We get the KO. That's all I care about. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandra would have never been driven to such madness. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Alright, let's seek out the truth. So we make our way through the lab and learn the secrets of AZ's past life. Back at the hotel, AZ confirms everything is true, but we still need to reach rank A, so the plan doesn't change and we want to take on Grisham. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tic Tac vs Grisham for the promotion battle to get rank A. Okay, I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a tough battle. Like, I am a little bit worried, but we'll just see what happens. Pangoro I'm almost certain is going to protect, right? It always does, so I'm not going to use my Play Rough right off the bat with Messi. We'll go for a Horn Leech. Okay, it did protect, but it failed it miserably. Okay, Play Rough gets a KO. I don't know what happened there, but you know what? Messi's got the KO. Pyro is annoying. Let's bring in the Doctor, actually. Well done, Doctor. Let's go for a Dig, I think. Oh my goodness, this thing is so strong. Dig. How much is it doing? Not much at all. All right, let's go for a Hyper Voice. Thunderbolt then. Oh, we are not doing well at all. Let's go for a Dig. Can we get it off? No, we die. Well, that is not a great start. Who should I bring in from here? Yeah, I'll bring in Thumper. Let's go for a Bulldoze. How much is this doing? Hopefully a lot. Snarl's annoying, but... Oh my goodness, it survived the bloody Bulldoze! Drop some rocks in this stupid line and get out of my face. Malamar, okay, this one should be okay. I've got Mega Horn. Oh, I don't have Mega Horn. I swear I thought I had it. Oh wait, I do. I've got Mega Horn on Messi. Alright, Messi, go for a Mega Horn. This should... Oh my god, Night Slash did so much. But a Mega Horn does even more, so we're okay. T-Tar. Tyranitar is a little bit annoying. Let's go for a Horn Leech. How much is this doing? Ouch. Ouch indeed. I guess Trevenant. We can go for a plus Horn Leech. How much is this doing? Oh my goodness, it's doing a lot. Who's next? Salamence. Okay, this is definitely Glaceon time. So let's bring Jon Snow in. Aerial Ace hurts, but that's all right. Let's go for a Freeze Dry. How much is this going to do? Does it one-shot? It sure does. And that leaves just his Charizard. All right, Grisham's had enough. He's Mega Evolving his Charizard into Charizard X. And I am a little bit worried about this part, but we'll see how we go. I'm just going to stay and go for an Ice Beam. It's going to protect, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'll show you how to protect. Like this. Bam. That's how you protect. Go for Blizzard. Okay, we're going to die now. That's okay. Who can take on the Charizard? Gengar? Maybe? We did get the Mega Evolution off. I wonder if we dodged the Flare Blitz or whatever the heck it was going for just because of that. All right, let's see. We do. All right, let's go for a Sludge Wave. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just Toxic this thing? Go for a Toxic. Oh! All right, we get the Toxic at least. Dragon Rush is going to kill us. We are in a bit of a situation. We are actually going to die. All right, Trevenant, come in. Let's go for a Rock Slide if we can get it off. I don't think we will. Right. Okay, well, we win by default, literally because Thumper still exists. That was the most clumsy, worst victory I've ever done in a while. But you know what? I'll take it. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally ranked up, and we are officially rank A. Later that night, Prism Tower has finally reached its limit and is ready to explode. So we head to the base of the tower and prepare for our final battle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Tic Tac vs Tawny for the final battle of the game. I've kind of got a plan, but if this goes anything like the Grisham fight, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Now, Meowstic is good because I know that it's going to set up its 2 screens before it starts attacking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it set up its light screen, and now it's Reflect. And we're going to hit Brick Break, break them, and then go for a Mega Horn and KO it. Yeah, we get the KO. Good work, Messi. Who's next? Okay, Gudra's in next. I'm going to go straight for a Play Rough. I know I'm going to get Toxic, but it's okay. Play Rough. Okay, let's go Horn Leech. Nice. Let's go Mega Horn now. How much is this doing? Okay, you know what? We take some damage, but we're okay. Avalugg. Alright, this is where the Doctor comes in, right? Doctor, come in. We're going to go for a huge Flamethrower, and this is going to do serious damage, maybe even KO. Okay, well, I take that completely back. What is going on? How did that do so little damage? Stone Edge is going to hurt. Let's go for one more Flamethrower. Does this KO at least? Wow, I thought Avalugg had paper special defense. Alright, Embor's next. I will try and get off a Psychic, but we're going to die. Okay, Bulk Up is fine. Let's go for a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I expected to die here. Who do I bring in? You know what? Queen Boo. I'm going to get you to Mega Evolve. Let's go. I saw him doing a Flare Blitz in the middle of me Mega Evolving. So I'm hoping we get to dodge it. And if we do, I go straight for the Psychic, and we might even get the KO. Let's go Psychic. Ouch, Stonehead's going to hurt. And the Psychic gets a KO. All right, sweet. Okay, Manectric. You know what? Thumper, you come in for Manectric, please. What's the Manectric going to do? Let's go, no, not Plus Earthquake. I don't want to waste my Mega Evolution. It goes for a Protect. I don't know why. I should have expected that. Okay, let's go for an Ice Punch. Let's go for a Gunk Shot, actually. That should do decent damage. Nice. One more Earthquake to finish it. And it gets the KO. Let's go. Meganium, the final Pokemon. Alright, she's going to Mega Evolve Meganium. If I can get off a Gunk Shot, that means Thumper will definitely one-shot this. Surely, right? Quite effective. Although, I don't know. Meganium's pretty bulky. We'll try to get the Gunk Shot off anyway. Let's go Gunk Shot. Leech Seed's annoying. Oh my god, it did nowhere near as much as I thought. You know what? Trevenant, you match up well. Let's go for a Poison Jab here. How much is this going to do? Poison Jab. Oh, yeah. I was about to say ouch for the hit that I took, but we get the KO, so I don't care. And Tawny is giving us a pretty fake smile. So you really are Lumios's greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. I was trying to tell you that from the start, Tawny. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pokemon Legend ZA beaten with just shiny white Pokemon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.